What's poppin'? What's poppin'? What's poppin', y'all? It's your boy Kaden the Rake, man. I ain't got time for all of those intros, so today's topic is going to be going ghost will make you magnetic to her. Bro, hit that like button, comment, subscribe, share the video, do your part to help these guys learn this information that they ultimately need to learn. And man, let's get straight to it. Let me tell you a secret about women. They're not just going to wake up one day and be like, hey, I value you so much and I value everything that you bring to the table, especially if that woman has become complacent, especially if that woman has gotten to a space where she no longer values the everyday things that you bring. Honestly, the only way that you can make a woman see your value is walking away from a woman when she is no longer giving you the things that you desire and that you care about in the context of the relationship, bro. Because something magical happens when you decide to care more about yourself and care more about your value and walk away from behavior that don't serve you. Guess what? She start to realize what she got. Because people don't realize what they got until it's gone. And she'll use anything she can to get back at you, to manipulate you, to make you feel like what you doing is wrong, to make you feel like you ain't taking the right actions as a man. And oh, my favorite, you ain't a real man unless you ... See, here's the reality. And here's something that I told guys. Never listen to what a woman says when she says you're not a real man or a real man does this. She has no idea what a real man is because she has never been one. She will never be one, and she will never be placed in the position to have to be a man and to have to make manly decisions. A lot of the things that men take accountability for and a lot of the things that men are responsible for, she will never understand and she will never be in that position. Matter of fact, with a lot of these women nowadays, they'll never pay for their own meal at lunch. So how can a woman who ain't never paid for her own goddamn date tell me what a real man is? How can a woman who go out with the expectation of being taken care of and being provided for tell me what a real man is? No, never listen to a woman tell you that. But they will try to manipulate you in this way. They will try to manipulate you in several other ways by complaining and talking about what you don't do and comparing you to other people and other dudes and using comparison to make you feel like less than. And see, a lot of this is because you sit there and you take it. The reality is you don't got to say nothing to her. You ain't got to argue with her. You ain't got to go back and forth with her. You ain't got to tell her how much she don't do or how much you actually do. You don't have to debate back and forth with her about the value that you bring to the table, because if she don't see the value, she ain't never going to see the value while you around her. That is why at some point you have to decide that you care more about you and that you love you more than anything else and walk away from it. Because guess what? When you walk away from it, you realize what I do now. You realize them bills ain't they hard to pay by yourself, huh? You realize, reaching up for that pickle jar on that top shelf, that ain't easy. Because you're too short. You're 5'1" at the most. You got to go get the stool every time. Sucks for you because I ain't got to do that. But you realize what I actually bring to the table. You actually realize what I provide. You bored now. Now them dudes that you want to go out on a date with or that is greener on the other side, etc. Now you thinking, man, it may not be greener. All these dudes only want one thing from me. They might not want me the way that I thought they wanted me. I might not have the options that I thought I had. And this dude who actually cared about me, actually cared to listen to me, actually cared to make adjustments for me in his life in order to put me in a space in his life. I actually want him. But yeah, the only way she ever gonna figure that out is if you put her in a position to figure that out. And see, what a lot of guys, you, bro, think about it. Look in the mirror, bro. Take a second. Actually be honest with yourself. And what you don't do is you don't put her in this position. She's not afraid of you leaving because you've never gave her any inclination that you're able to walk away from her when she is doing the worst, bro. She does not believe that you're going to be gone. She believes she could get away with anything because when she walked over them lines, when she crossed them lines, you let her. You didn't do anything about it. You accepted her nagging. In fact, you embraced her nagging. You start to do things in order to prevent her nagging, which made her nag more because now she understands that she's in control of the situation. She's in control of the interaction. And whatever she wants to happen, all she got to do is give you this negative behavior and she going to get the positive behavior that she wants to in return. Because you're not punishing her the correct way, bro. You're not removing your presence from the situation. Because guess what? When you go ghost, she start to realize real quick that she want that motherfucker haunted again. She start to realize that real quick. Because she start to realize real quick what you add to the table, bro. What you bring to it. She start to realize real quick how many experiences you give her, how much she values you, how much you are a man who actually are someone who brings something special to the table. But the only way you could do that, the only way you could figure that out is if you actually bring something special to the table, and that you actually working on yourself, and that you actually becoming a better version of yourself. This the part a lot of guys skip right here, because you think that she just gonna wake up one day and be like, oh, I miss him so much, I just want that guy back, I want him to be in my life, and I want him to be a part of me and everything. I want to stop my manipulative Jezebel ways for this dude who showed me that he's willing to just let me walk over him and disrespect him and treat him any kind of way. No, she's not going to do that, bro. She's not going to do that. She's going to do that for the man whose value dictates her doing that. She's going to do that for the man who she fears she has competition for, bro. Because when you walk away, when you decide, I'm not arguing with you no more, I'm not going back and forth with you no more, I'm not doing all of the extra shit with you no more, I'm not putting up with your nonsense and your bad behavior. What I'm going to do is I'm going to stay quiet and I'm going to walk away. I'm not going to give you no explanation because I don't owe you an explanation. I'm not going to give you so much as a blink in your direction, you silly bitch. I'm going to get up and I'm going to get out of here because I understand my own value. And guess what? You're going to have to catch me on the flip side. When you catch me on the flip side, it's going to be a lot of competition for my services. I'm taking my services to South Beach. I need you to understand that. So when she get to that point where she start to understand that, it's gonna be like, damn, he really is valuable. Other women see him valuable. And what do we know? We know that women want men who other women won't. And guess what? She's gonna start to see. Because they hive-minded. They all think alike. They all think together. Oh, all of these other women want him. He working on himself. He becoming better. He becoming a version of himself that I believed in at one point, but then I stopped believing in when I started disrespecting him. When he started letting me get away with bullshit. When goofiness start to occur and I start to get into it and embrace the goofiness, and he started to let me. Yeah, oh no, I don't let you do that no more, baby. I ain't letting you complain at me no more. We gonna go my program or no program. It's finna be my way or the highway. And if you want to manipulate me, we could play this game because I could go 2 times harder than you, baby. If I even keep you in my presence with you and that bullshit. If I even if I allow you to have a space in my life post you not realizing what you had the first time. See, the thing is, you got to hold women to a standard. And when you hold them to this standard and you willing to walk away and actually mean it, and you actually willing to ghost her ass if necessary, or not talk to her for days on end, not return a text, not do you, when you willing to do what you have to get the behavior that you want from her or some other woman who is going to treat you better, that is when you start to get the best of every world a woman has to offer. That's when you start to love to be in the same room as the women that you in, bro. That's when they start to treat you like you that guy. And see, what happens is this little thing called the law of attraction. It's called compound interest, bro. Compound interest, the 8th wonder of the world, bro. What happens is she start to treat you better. Other women around you start to treat you better. And because they start to treat you better and you working on yourself and you becoming better, your girl start to treat you even better than that because now she see the eyes is on you. And then because of that, other people start to treat you better. And everybody start to treat you better. Have you ever realized that when you letting your woman or when you letting a woman walk all over you, treat you badly, act like she don't want you, or leave you and do you dirty and just leave you in a bad space that everything else ends up in a bad space? That's because you are allowing this negativity to diminish you. The minute you decide that you want to turn it around and create your own space and create a space where you will not accept anything less than the best is when you start to be good, bro. I'm trying to tell you. Hit that like button, comment, subscribe. It's your boy K the Rake, man. Ghost her right now, bro. Or walk away from her right now. Or at the very least, stop responding to her nonsense until she get it together. It's your boy K the Rake, man. I'm about it.